Mike Tyson has finally broken his silence on the recently leaked training footage of Jake Paul, and his response delivers a powerful message. The former heavyweight champion has clearly taken note of Paul's abilities, and his reaction indicates that he's not underestimating the YouTuber-turned-boxer. With the much-anticipated bout drawing closer, Tyson's acknowledgement adds another layer of anticipation to the already electrifying build-up. Fans are now even more eager to witness how Paul will stack up against a legend of Tyson's caliber. As the hype continues to grow, Tyson's measured response only amplifies the buzz, turning the upcoming face-off into one of boxing's most intriguing storylines. Paul is now fully aware that Tyson is keeping a close eye on his every move.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out?
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fight.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are officially set to go head-to-head at the iconic AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, in what's shaping up to be one of the most talked-about boxing events in recent memory. But not everyone is on board with the excitement. British heavyweight Derek Chisora shared his take on Radio Raheem, revealing that the fight will reportedly involve 18-ounce gloves and headgear. If I'm not mistaken, I think so. So we're watching a sparring match, it's a joke. You think I'm paying to watch that? Chisora commented. In response to the wave of criticism, Paul recently posted a video defending his choice to face Tyson. He pushed back against the backlash, asking, "You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson?" To underline his point, Paul offered a hypothetical, suggesting that challenging a boxing icon like Tyson should be viewed as a bold move, not a punchline. The controversy surrounding the fight continues to spark fierce debate in boxing circles and beyond.
You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this!
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You're going to entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Mike Tyson has openly expressed his enthusiasm for the upcoming clash with Jake Paul, making it clear that he's looking forward to stepping back into the ring. The former heavyweight icon hasn't just voiced his excitement, he's also shared fresh sparring and training footage that speaks volumes about his current form. These leaked clips showcase Tyson displaying remarkable power, agility, and ring intelligence, all of which have stirred up speculation among fans. Despite being away from professional competition for years, Tyson's relentless preparation signals that he's taking this bout with Paul very seriously. As the date of the fight draws near, both fighters are deep in training mode, and the energy surrounding the event continues to build. While many still question the legitimacy of the matchup, Tyson's sharp conditioning and new footage make one thing clear: this isn't just an exhibition for him, he's stepping in with real intent.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Mike Tyson has acknowledged Jake Paul's significant development as a boxer and shared his excitement about their upcoming bout. Tyson emphasized the contrast between Paul's youth, drive, and hunger versus his own seasoned experience and technical mastery. He called the fight a full-circle moment, pointing out that Paul's journey began on the undercard of Tyson's exhibition fight with Roy Jones Jr. Now, Tyson is ready to be the one who brings that journey to a climax. On the other side, Paul has shown tremendous respect for Tyson's legacy, calling him the greatest heavyweight of all time and the most fearsome knockout artist in boxing history. At the same time, Paul underlined his own competitive edge, noting his youth, speed, and unwavering dedication to building strength through intense training. "He's the greatest heavyweight ever, but I'm younger, I'm faster, and I'm going to work my ass off to get stronger," Paul declared. He also revealed that someone from his team showed him a video posted by Tyson's coach, who questioned whether Paul was truly ready for the fight. Paul's reply was firm: yes I do. Heavyweight. To prove his readiness, Paul released additional training footage, further demonstrating his commitment and preparation for the monumental challenge ahead.
Train harder. Say what? Nobody cares. Yep. Hey. Yep.
KSI has voiced his disappointment regarding Jake Paul's choice to fight Mike Tyson, suggesting that it sends a negative message about Jake's boxing journey. In KSI's view, Tyson symbolizes a comeback opportunity for Paul, especially in light of the increasing criticism that Paul only faces aging or past their prime MMA fighters. Paul's previous matches were held in smaller venues against low-tier boxers, so fighting Tyson represents a notable escalation in both difficulty and scale. KSI didn't hold back in his comments, bluntly stating, "Honestly, I just think it's sad. I think it's super sad. I don't know why Jake took it, it's a lose-lose. Literally, if he knocks out Mike, he's beaten an old man. Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Yes, in his prime, this would have been crazy, but now it's just sad." KSI expanded on his viewpoint, insisting that even if Paul knocks Tyson out, it won't mean much because of Tyson's age. He noted that although Tyson was once among the most intimidating fighters in boxing history, today's reality is drastically different. To KSI, such a victory would do little to enhance Paul's reputation in the sport. KSI also underscored the risk Jake is accepting by stepping into the ring with a legend like Tyson. He's going to have so many people watching, millions and millions. Everyone is going to know him as the guy who knocked out an old Mike Tyson. But imagine if he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson, he warned. Despite Jake's youth giving him an edge in many opinions, oddsmakers surprisingly favor Tyson, adding uncertainty to the event. From KSI's perspective, this fight feels more like a theatrical production than an actual test of boxing skill. He believes Paul is chasing fame rather than authentic challenges in the sport. "I guess because legacy is my thing, I just feel like for Jake Paul, his legacy is going to be that he can knock out old people. What's next, though? Who is he going to fight next? Muhammad Ali? Is he going to dig him up?" KSI quipped sarcastically, underscoring his disapproval of Paul's choice in opponents. During a conversation with KSI, Logan Paul, Jake's older brother, disclosed that he too had been approached for a bout with Tyson. However, the financial terms offered to Logan weren't as generous as Jake's, who locked in the deal thanks to a lucrative Netflix partnership. Logan implied that the attractive payday made Jake's decision to accept the fight a no-brainer. In the end, KSI views the upcoming bout not as a significant sporting contest but as a business decision. Although Jake Paul continues to advance his career by taking on high-profile opponents, KSI believes such choices undermine his credibility as a legitimate boxer. Whether Jake's match against Tyson will solidify his legacy or invite further backlash remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure, it will be one of the most discussed events in modern boxing.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's gonna know him as the guy that knocked out an old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid
Turn
Jake
into
Paul
prune
punch,
juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears.
No, I'm not.
KSI holds a contrasting perspective on Jake Paul's upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. The rivalry between KSI and Paul runs deep, shaped by their differing philosophies in the boxing world. While Paul strives for recognition in mainstream boxing circles, KSI fully embraces the influencer boxing scene, even launching his own promotional brand, Misfits Boxing. Their long-standing feud continues to fuel discussion, with KSI regularly criticizing Paul's choice of opponents. He sees Paul's pursuit of boxing legitimacy as misdirected, firmly believing that influencer boxing is an entirely separate realm. Meanwhile, Tyson has been giving fans a glimpse into his intense training regimen, showcasing his commitment as he prepares for his return to the ring. With both Tyson and Paul in serious preparation, the excitement surrounding the fight only grows. Whether Jake will rise to the occasion against a legend or further stoke criticism remains a focal point of debate in the boxing community. Despite being decades removed from his prime, 57-year-old Mike Tyson remains one of the most legendary figures in boxing, admired by millions across the globe. His iconic status still holds strong, and the excitement surrounding his comeback has only intensified with the release of fresh training footage. In a newly surfaced video, the former six-time world heavyweight champion displayed his trademark speed and explosive power. Tyson launched a flurry of devastating punches, keeping an impressive rhythm that demonstrated the depth of experience from his 58 professional bouts. His sharp movements served as a reminder of the dominance that once made him the most feared fighter in the sport. Even at his age, Tyson appeared in astonishing physical form, wowing fans with a performance that reignited questions about his ability to remain dangerous in the ring. As anticipation builds for the fight, his latest display confirms that his warrior mentality hasn't faded, it's still very much alive. As Mike Tyson approaches his 58th birthday, his remarkable physical condition continues to impress both fans and experts. Yet, stepping into the ring with an opponent nearly 30 years his junior, like Jake Paul, brings challenges that go well beyond fitness and training. Many within the boxing world have voiced serious concerns about the risks Tyson may be facing, questioning the appropriateness of the fight altogether. One of the most outspoken critics is Frank Warren, Tyson's former promoter. In a recent interview with TalkSport, Warren clearly laid out his stance, strongly opposing Tyson's return to competitive boxing. "First of all, I like Jake Paul. I like him a lot. He's a great promoter, and he's done well for a guy that's come from his background. But a 58-year-old man? Do me a favor," Warren said. He stressed that, from his viewpoint, someone Tyson's age should not be stepping into a competitive fight. Still, he acknowledged the unpredictable nature of modern boxing and the enormous revenue these events can generate. "It shouldn't be happening. Having said that, some of the stuff that comes on in this day and age, I can't believe how it's coming about. But it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it," Warren conceded. Though he personally has no interest in watching the fight, Warren admitted that if it's handled with proper medical oversight and experienced officials are present to intervene when necessary, he won't outright condemn it. If it's properly medically supervised, and they've got some decent officials and their people who can step in and protect them when needed, then who am I to criticize it? But for me, it's not something I have any interest in whatsoever, he added. Warren isn't alone in voicing concerns. Other prominent figures in combat sports have also weighed in. Former UFC star Nate Diaz, known for his raw and unapologetic opinions, was asked about the matchup. At first, he brushed it off with a blunt "I don't give a," but later shared his prediction during an interview with Inside Fighting. Contrary to analysts who favor Paul due to his youth and conditioning, Diaz picked Tyson to win. "Mike's got this," he stated, expressing confidence that the heavyweight legend's experience and punching power would be enough to secure victory. As the fight draws nearer, opinions remain sharply divided. On one side, Tyson supporters argue that his legendary instincts and knockout capability remain potent. On the other side, skeptics worry about the real danger of having a nearly 60-year-old man fight a younger, actively training athlete. Regardless of what happens in the ring, one thing is undeniable: this fight will be one of the most talked about showdowns in modern boxing history. Whether it ends as a triumphant reminder of Tyson's legacy or a sobering lesson about the realities of aging in combat sports, the world will be watching closely when both men enter the ring. In the official press release confirming the fight, Jake Paul's manager, Knuckle shared his perspective on the highly anticipated bout between Paul and Mike Tyson. He described it as a once-in-a-lifetime dream fight and expressed hopes that it would go down as the most viewed boxing event in the modern era. Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson is a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, and we hope it will be the most-watched boxing event in modern history, Vidarian said. He also spotlighted their partnership with Netflix, calling it an extraordinary opportunity to present the fight to a global audience on a massive scale. Partnering with Netflix allows us to showcase this historic clash between two of the biggest names in sports to millions worldwide, he added. With the fight set to take place at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, attention is turning toward the ring, where Paul and Tyson, two fighters from entirely different generations, will meet in what's expected to be one of the most widely discussed boxing spectacles in recent times.
Quick, everyone wants to know your take, man. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got?
No, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson all day, you're the man.
If you enjoyed the fight, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more knockout content only on Knuckle Forge.